Let's think of the SAT word problem as a puzzle we have to decipher. And sometimes it's not always the math that students will get tripped up on. It could be the reading, the wording. So in the problem behind me, we're going to look at profit margin. And if you think about profit, it's not always whatever is more expensive, but profit is your what you brought in, your revenue, minus the cost. So let's read the problem. Pizza X sells for $17. Pizza Y sells for $13. The ingredients for Pizza X cost $450. The ingredients for Pizza Y cost $310. If both pizza sell an equal amount in 1 week, at what point will the profit for one pizza overtake the other? So we need to set up an equation for this. So we have pizza X. So if we're thinking about profits, it's going to be your cost. So we'll think negative 450. That's how much pizza X cost. You pay up front, you buy all your ingredients. So you've already $450 in the hole. But you're going to sell it for $17 each. Now, pizza Y, your cost is negative $310. And you're going to sell that for $13 each. So the amount of money you make is not necessarily going to be your profit. Well, it's not going to be your profit because you have to take into account your cost when you think about profit. So this is a systems of equation. This one, though, I would solve using substitution. What they did tell us is that the amount for pizza X and for pizza Y are equal. So we can set these two equations equal to each other. And D will just be, I just used the variable D, but it will just be how many pizzas you actually sell. This is going to tell us how many of each pizza we actually sell. So let's see, plus 450, and that's 140, and then minus 13D, and divide by 4, and we have D equals 35. So we are selling 35 pizzas. Well, that's the point where they're equal. And this is something that you could use a calculator to check the answer. So for pizza X, we started off at negative 450, but we sold the pizza. If we sell 35 pizza, we're making a profit of $145. All right, and then for pizza Y, we spent $310. But if we sell 13 pizza, oh no, sorry, and we're selling 35 pizza at $13, again, we're making a profit of $145. So when we sell 35 pizza, we will make a profit of $145. But that is not the question. And on the SAT, if it's a multiple choice, you will see all of these numbers. You will see 35 and 145 and this and that. But what it's asking is, at what point will the profits for one pizza overtake the other? Well, let's see if we just, because we're selling the same amount for each pizza. How about if we sell 36 pizza? Now, pizza X is more expensive. If we sell 36 pizza, for pizza X, we make a profit of 162. If we sell 36 pizza, for this one, we make a profit of 158. So we see that pizza X is greater here. How about if we sell 34 pizza? Here we make a profit of 128. And here we make a profit of 132. So while pizza X is more expensive, the higher initial cost does affect your profit. So if you're selling 35 pizza, they're equal. If you sell more than 35 pizza, yeah, pizza X, you will make more money. But if you sell under 35 pizza, you're actually making more money with pizza Y because it has a cheaper initial cost. So at a certain point, pizza X does become more profitable, but it's after you've recouped back all the money you've lost from the higher cost. So I hope this was helpful. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.